inside looks beautiful from the outside. These people are getting a free show. You know, these people in Mexico. And also shout out to my stunt driver for doing all this. I know this is just all a voiceover right now. As much as I feel like I shouldn't be out here right now, because, you know, like, this is dangerous. It really is. You know, obviously in the rain, you're one bad throttle input from overextending and spinning out, but it's also the most rudimental way to experience going sideways, you know? I feel the lightness. It's so controllable, you know? Just that couple 100 pounds difference from my car. Wow. My car, it's like, you know, it's obviously it's not even meant for drifting with the stock setup it has, but it's like I throw it and then it's like I'm fighting for my life trying to catch it. Well, it feels like a big hunk of metal, but this, man, way more intuitive, I would say. Today couldn't have been a more perfect day for this because I can't have it like pouring. This is like just the right amount, visibility wise and also like car paint wise. This thing's falling apart. I thought it was gonna be like a storm, but it's just enough that the ground is all like lubed up and nothing more. All right, if this slides to the right, we're going in an on-ramp right now. I swear. There's no way. Nope. All right, thank God. At the same time, kind of a little sad. I actually know the perfect on-ramp. It's like in Mexico, of course, but it's got like 2 lanes going up, super wide open and no barriers. I would try it one more time or even more, but I can really feel like the car doesn't like it at all. So, and you break it, you buy it. Doing all this shit. Literally the last time I did anything close to this was pretty much probably my last video like this with my new Edge. Yeah, so like my hands and everything just super uncoordinated. And also it's like a different car, so like I know where the car's gonna go and like where it's supposed to be, and so my hands know what they're supposed to do, but it's like it hasn't done it in a while, so it's like super awkward looking. Some of you that are watching, you know, that are expecting like steering angle, hydro e-brake, and like a proper diff. That's not what this is about, you know? It's like about the drive regarding pretty much most rear-wheel drive cars on any good day or a rainy day that you can just take it out and have a little fun in it. Like how cool is that? If you're like all about that life, like hardcore, and you got the whole shebang, you know, by all means, but that's just not me. In terms of like driving philosophy, if you will, I'm more about that like, you know, like Chris Harris type thing where you're like able to slide cars left to right that are like relatively stock. That's definitely what I would aim towards. Drifting is obviously great, even just the visual aspect and like aesthetically, like a car sliding its rear end out, it's really something else. But I'm talking in terms of like, you know, the ultimate top level. I think there definitely was a time where I was like really about it, but I took a step back and thought about like other forms of motorsports, right? Where it's like Le Mans or F1 or whatever road racing course thing you got going on. Performance is like being able to put down numbers down on paper, right? Like there's no way around it. If one car is faster, it's faster. Or like if someone is a faster driver, they're a faster driver. But I just don't like the judging aspects of like drifting, I guess. But, obviously at the pro level, those things are no joke. You're talking about like 1,000+ horsepower cars, trying to get it as sideways as possible, as fast as possible through a corner. So.
Fucking scary.
Whistling nose is louder than ever. Please make it home. Thank you. Take care. We out. Two things I'd say I took away from this. One, I think cars, even ones with worn out diffs, when you clutch kick it to get it slide, you really only need like a dash of a clutch kick to get it lock up or whatever and slide and get it going. Because just thinking back and like reviewing what I did there, I feel like at one point I was just like mindlessly like ignorantly just trying to dump the clutch at a high RPM, but there's no need to do that. As you saw from that last loop, it doesn't take much for it to get going like that. So you're just wearing out the clutch for no reason. And when I dumped the clutch from super high RPM like that too before, I literally feel the car shake violently too, as if I was launching the car from standstill. So, but more importantly, the second thing is that smooth inputs win it all. In terms of throttle, I hear this all the time. I think I heard like Foggy and Junior say this once, and I've definitely heard it before, but I guess it's really not until you kind of experience it for yourself, and that's when it really hits you. I've had this thought too way back when I was sliding the new edge around, but just got another fat reminder today. And I think just as I was about to initiate like that last one, I had that in my mind, and I was like, okay, let's try to not just jab the throttle and just try to give it smooth gas, see how it'll behave. It's funny because it's literally like crawl before you can walk before you can run type of deal. And I say that because when you're taught to drive in the beginning, when you don't know anything, you're taught to keep everything as smooth as possible, right? Whether you're backing up into a parking space or just taking off, being easy on the brakes, being smooth with everything, right? Turning, whatever. I feel like it literally starts from that, and then you like build that solid foundation, and then you build up to the next level and the next in terms of driving. But yeah, I definitely wasn't like that, so I'm realizing that more and more now. It's a good lesson. Thank you guys. 84. Oh boy. Give me a second. Just here extending some TLC to the Camaro. Look what I found. Sort of razor, probably blood on it.